So we're going to go through the standing squeeze. The reason we're doing the standing squeeze is to activate everything through the posterior chain. Normally, we're in this flexion position, whether we're driving, whether we're at desks, on tablets, mobile phones, laptops, and we get stuck into this flexion position, or this kyphotic position. So by squeezing into this extension, we're really trying to prioritize and highlight and activate and engage all through that posterior chain. So we go 5 seconds squeeze, working through the posterior chain, then relax. We're going to do it 5 times. So I'm just going to show you a couple of times. So you want to be pushing through the big toe, lock out the knees, pull in the core, really extend through the hips so the glutes are on tight. Externally rotate through the arms, and then pull back the head and squeeze. So for 5 seconds, push the big toe down, lock the knees, pull in the core, squeeze through the shoulder blades, and then relax it off. So 5 seconds squeeze. Relax it, and then engage back on. Big toe push down, lock the knees, pull in the core, squeeze through the glutes. The glutes is the focus. Squeeze through the shoulder blades and pull them down, all through the back, and relax, okay? That's probably a bit more than 5 seconds. You're working for the 5 seconds times 5 reps. I'll make sure this is all with the video as well. Now I want to focus on the glutes, so that exercise was in your pre-work for drill A and drill B. So what we're going to work on now is more glute activation, a real problem area for runners quite often. So first off, again was in the workshop, we're going to do the glute raise. When you go down to the floor, relax the head on the hand, and you're going to be raising the leg up to that 45 degree. Keeping real good control, no higher than that, and then returning to the floor just off the foot. So you're never quite losing that tension. Real steady tempo. You can watch the foot so you can see things better. Just off the foot for 10 reps, okay? Obviously then you go into the other side. From that then position, you're into a quadruped hip extension. Now important with this one is to keep the core pulled in. You want to avoid any overflexion or any hyperextension. So you're just looking to tuck under, keep a nice neutral spine, and from that position, you're just kicking up, and again, just be aware you don't want to overextend to that position, focusing through your glute, return the movement, avoid the knee touching down, back up. Really think squeeze through that glute, and back down. Again, you would work for 10 reps, and then you'd go into that other side for the 10 reps. So just looking to keep that back as level as you can, avoiding flexion or hyperextension, but you have to really focus through the glute. Once you've performed that twice through, so from the glute raise into the quadruped hip extension, stand back up and go back into that standing extension squeeze for those 5 seconds, 5 sets through. The reason that we work in both that lateral or abduction movement starts to work the gluteus medius, responsible for this lateral stability and strength that we often lack as runners. We're also working the hip extension to hit the glute maximus and minimus involved in that hip extension. So we're kind of hitting the 3 gluteals there, activating them. But what I want you to feel, and if you can, is have a go at these exercises. Do the extension squeeze before, do the 2 sets of 10 through the exercises, and then go back into that extension squeeze again and see if you can't feel the difference. I would really hope when you focus through the glutes in that position, driving through the hips, that's where you'll feel it working for you. Have a go, comment beneath, and let me know how you get on.